may even bring a YPC or a weekly planner.
Wait a second. You're killing me with all these acronyms. What's this UPO and this YPC?
The UPO is the Unit Planning Organizer, also known as the Mothership.
Okay, hold on. Mothership? This UPO is kind of like a UFO. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, Woody. The UPO is a document that spells out the details of their instructional unit. And by the way, the YPC is their yearly pacing calendar. It gives them a snapshot of their academic year.
Okay, I get it, I think. So what about equipment? Do they wear helmets or something like that?
No, just their thinking caps.
Thinking caps, good one. Okay, so I see they're all seated at the table, and it appears they have a piece of paper in front of them. Can you shed some light as to what that might be?
It's their agenda. They received it in an email earlier this week, printed it out, and brought it with them today. A well-run team always has an agenda.
Oh, you mean like a playbook?
Precisely. Next, they will review their roles and their norms.
Now, by roles, you mean like quarterback?
Kinda. They don't have a quarterback, but they do have a facilitator who makes sure everyone follows the game plan. Let's focus in here for a moment and see what they have to say.
So thank you all for being here today and being here on time. Let's review our norms and right before we get started. So if we can all look up here, please. I will continue to facilitate for today. Thank you, Timely Tina, for being the timekeeper. Okay. Rachel, you're still the recorder. Norma Jean, thank you for helping us keep our norms. Okay, so our norms include starting on time. Starting on time, thank you. End on time. Keep it positive. Everyone contributes. Bring coffee and chocolate. Yes, most important.
Silence your cell phones.
Silence our cell phones, okay.
Wow, there's electricity in the air. It looks like they've kicked off this meeting with a bang. I noticed the team members all have their game faces on. What's happening now, Lily?
Well, Woody, the facilitator is not only checking the calendar for conflicts with assemblies, minimum days, SBAC testing, you name it, but they are mainly looking to maximize their instructional time to see how many APTs they can get in before the triad ends.
Intense. Let's watch them at work for a moment here.
Look at them go, Woody. It's awesome. Now they are digging deep into their priority standard. They will be asking themselves, what does it say? What does it mean? What will instruction look like? And how will our students show mastery of it? Take note that they're all looking at the standard together in their UPO right now.
Okay, let's take a look at the unwrapped priority standards and let's clarify the skills and concepts we're going to be teaching.
We're good on time. Look, I brought the bookmarks and the framework. Let's look at the question stems and the academic vocabulary.
Okay, let's see here. Well, I feel better about the standard now, and I know how to prepare my kids for the next authentic performance task based on these standards.
So let me see if I understand this. It's a lot like a football coach who checks the score, the time of the clock, and then strategizes the next play.
Good comparison, Woody. And for once, you are ahead of the game.
Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess.
They are strategizing right now. They are discussing high-impact strategies to assist students in reaching the rigor of their upcoming priority standard.
Does anyone have a strategy for teaching this?
Oh, I know. Okay, let's take a look at the weekly planner. I bet you we can find something there.
Ooh, I see they have reached consensus on using some non-linguistic representations as recommended by Marzano. And they've calibrated what that will look like in the classroom.
Yeah, if you say so, Lily.
Woody, pay attention. This is the good part. They are hashing out which student work samples to bring to next week's meeting.
So it's kind of like they're in the huddle right now, figuring out what to bring to the next meeting, right?
You got it, Woody. You're catching on. And then they'll head into wrapping up the meeting. They will also include some celebrations and next steps.
Celebrations? Is this where they pour Gatorade on somebody? I really like the part where they splash the coach.
No. Let's listen in as the recorder sums up the meeting.
Okay, I'll email these minutes out to all of you and send them to Sicky Vicky, who couldn't make it today, along with a copy to admin. Just a reminder of what we accomplished today. We dug deeper into our priority standard, and we decided on using the strategy of non-linguistics representation with that Venn diagram thing we're using, and that we will come to the next meeting prepared with our scored APTs. Third thing we're going to do is our student work samples. We also looked at the scoring guides to make sure students are moving towards proficiency. We also had a chance to share student successes and what our action plan and next steps will be for meeting 2.
Woody, they are just about done here, but they always save a few minutes at the end to discuss any grade level or department business. Listen in.
Okay, so remember guys, Saturday school is this week, so encourage your students to please attend. Also, keep collecting those student field trip permission slips, the for the Trick Star competition, and don't forget Spirit Day on Friday.
So is that it? Is the game over? What was the final score?
That will be determined in meeting 2 when they get their results. But the real winners here are the students because of their teachers who work tirelessly behind the scenes.
Got it. I believe those teachers will be Hall of Famers someday. Well, that concludes our broadcast of Data Team Meeting number 1. Tune in next week for Data Team Meeting number 2. Until then, I'm Woody Forrest.
And I'm Lily Pond. Peace out from the PLC and HUSD.